And welcome to another episode of Parejeando. And today's host we have
Myra.
And your one and only Randy. That sounds too white, no?
No. Now, do you have something now against our white people? Okay.
No, tiene que ser a Macamaraza.
Okay, entonces dale.
Bienvenidos a otro episodio de
Parejeando.
Parejeando y rancheando a la misma vez. Y en esta ocasión le traemos la cremita milagrosa que le tumbará el callo.
Si
trae la uña de gavilán, se la recomendamos. Advertencia, se le puede caer el dedo, pero...
Hey, no, for real though. Arriba las Hilguerías. They're from Michigan Hills, so that's my dad's favorite group. Like, you can talk crap about anyone, hasta los pinches rasos. It doesn't matter. Any person from Michoacán, but you do not talk about sus Hilguerías. Like, he's right. Like, he was even sad, pobrecita, cuando la primera se murió. He was so upset.
Aww.
But anyways, welcome back.
Welcome.
We are here. And I'm just so happy that a lot of you engaged, you commented on our last video because we looked at it when it came out.
Sí, cierto, hasta salieron fans, ya tengo un fan ya.
Oh
con este vocerrón que me cargo dijeron.
Oh my gosh. But we're really happy that you enjoyed it. Like I said, we obviously are not professionals, but we're really excited to do something together.
Yeah.
And I don't want to bash on anyone to begin with, but you know why I'm really excited to do this with you?
¿Por qué?
Because, okay, I'm not the only one that this happens to, but you know, sometimes you're just scrolling through like Instagram and then you see like cute couples uploading videos of themselves just dancing the whole time, and they like that's awesome. Like, you have an audience, you have a lot of people that just want to watch you because you dance, and you're 15 and you go to a club every day and you're just uploading videos of just being cute. I was like, damn, like that's what's up. Like, they're doing it, but then again, it's like, but is that really life? Is that vida? You know, because like I've seen some of the videos and it's like, baby, come here, let's take a picture.
Oh gosh, yes, I love those videos.
No, but for real, like if I did that and I was recording myself, what would you really think?
What the fuck's wrong with you?
So you see, so that's why I'm so excited to do something together where this is me and you. There's a lot of our family that watch the video like, holy shit, like that's literally Myra y Randy. Like, that's just who they are. So we just want to, like I said, we want to do this because we want all of you to be able to identify with us, right? And just
Correcto.
relate, and that's it. But you know what, on a serious note, your hair is looking pretty good today.
Thank you. Es que ahora sí me bañé.
Se nota.
We were reading through the comments, and a lot of people, you know, left good comments, and they want to las comadres ahí, the chismosas, las parientonas, yo le voy a llamar las parientonas. They what do they want to know?
Oh, they want to know like, well, about us, like how we met, or just things about our marriage in general. And they said like, somos chismosas, we're nosy, so that's why we're calling you that.
Pero no son chismosas, es información.
Oh, sí.
No
Se quieren informar.
Yeah, but no, thank you though for the comments and all that good stuff, all that good feedback. But yeah, we're excited to record episode 2, and hopefully many more others.
So do you want to tell our ladies, comadres, los compas, how we met?
¿Quieren saber?
Well, they want to know. I mean, they're the ones who want to know. So do you want to tell them, or do you want me to tell them? It's up to you. I really don't care.
No, tú cuéntales dónde te encontraste este mangazo.
Les voy a decir cómo se encontró este pinche monumento, como yo vine a arreglar la familia de los Perez.
Hoy no, oye más.
So, long story short, I met Randy when I was 19 and he was 17. Yes, I'm older than him.
Damn.
I'm 2 years.
A cougar.
Ay, pero muy bien que aquí se está criando.
Digo, este morrito Lolo.
Ay. Oh my God. So you didn't look your age to begin with. You know you didn't. Okay, so
how old did I look?
Like at least like 20, 21.
Oh shit, okay.
So
younger. Okay, anyways.
No, so I met Randy once again when I was 19. He was 17. For all my 805 people, we actually met at a club in Oxford called Leonardo's nightclub when it used to be poppin' back then. So we met at a club. long story short, we throughout the years we're on and off. We had 2 like major ass breakups for like over a year. It gave us time to grow as people because obviously we're pinches mocosos at the age of 19 and 17, and now we're in our dirty 30s. We're married. We have a beautiful daughter that we love so much, and I'm pregnant. So, and I'm finishing grad school, and we're just trying to do something. We're here, but it was awesome, right? But now that I look back and I'm like, what the hell was I doing at a nightclub at the age of 19? Here's the thing. So yes, I went to a nightclub with my best friends, and you know what time my curfew was? 9:30. So you remember, I was like, I gotta leave at 9, and you're like, where are you going? And I was like, I gotta be home by 9:30, si no, ya no me van a dejar salir. But now that I'm a parent and you're a parent, what would you tell Valentina? She was like, Apá, mamá, me quiero ir al baile a los 19.
Yeah, no, but hell no. My suegra was tough on you though, right?
Yeah.
She was like hardcore.
Yeah, no, she was. And she was pretty adamant. Like if she said, si llegas un minuto pasado de las 9:30, Myra, ya nunca te voy a dejar salir. And I always was on point because I was like, I do not want to lose that trust. But yeah, I don't know how I would feel. And then now, like, yes, once again on social media, you see a bunch of these little kids on like at clubs. But then that was me too. But I'm just like, what the hell? Like, you had no business being there. The only great thing that came out of that was like, obviously you. No, for real.
Thank you.
No, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Like all BS aside, neta, I'm going to go ahead and blow smoke up his booty. But I am really, really lucky to have somebody like you.
That's what I'm saying, girl.
Are you going to let me
Finally,
finish?
Jesus.
I always give you words of affirmation. I validate you as a man. But no, for real. Honestly, ladies y comadres y compadres, I'm really lucky to have Randy because you are seriously super supportive. You've always believed in me and what I want to do, even though sometimes it might be like, what the hell are you being serious? But you've been my day one and my ride or die. And I just want to thank you for that. And just to really think that maybe there's people out there that don't have that support, it just drives me fucking crazy. Right?
Yeah. Like, I just feel like any relationship should be more like a partnership, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I can tell you that if, for example, like now with the mentality, you kind of mature. If you had that same mentality when you were 17, 18, 19, or whatever, I'm sure, we wouldn't be together.
No.
Right?
No.
Because you kind of grow as a person throughout the years, but I feel like, thank God we've grown alike.
Yes,
with
we
the
have.
same mentality and same purpose and same goals. And a lot of people, they grow apart and they're just like, fuck it, like I just want to party.
But it just comes down to the support. I think it's just it just really leads me to really want to talk about social support, because I think it's just a subject. It's something that a lot of persons, relationships, marriages, they take too lightly, or they take advantage of the fact that maybe one person's more supportive than others. So I want to ask you, what is social support to you? When I tell you like you are supportive or someone is lacking social support, what is social support?
Social support. Is it that where like you get like a bunch of likes and then like a thumbs up? No, a lot of followers. No,
yes, but no. That's
social support is like when el compa llega, mira güey, la morrita está, ya me dice que me ama y nos vamos a casar. Sí güey, ¿cuánto le manda? No, nomás 300 al mes o a 300 a la semana. Hijo de la chica.
No, eso es pendejismo. I'm not talking about pendejismo.
That's social hustle support.
Hell yeah. So I'm gonna give you one more try. What do you think? There's no right or wrong answer because I'm obviously putting you on the spot.
Social support. Well, yeah. Where your significant other supports you in
whatever the hell you want.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I guess, right?
Yeah. So don't judge me. I have my piece of paper.
Oh shit!
I came prepared.
Paper and all.
So I'm going to give you the definition. Granted, there's so many different types of definition. There's like in the psychology field and
you on another level, girl.
No, I know, but
it's professional.
It's because I want everyone to know that there's so many different levels of social support. So social support refers to the various types of support that people receive from others. So people, it can be your significant other your family, your friends, your coworkers. It's those people that are surrounded to you and are closest to you, right? Now, let's keep in mind that there's 4 different types of social support. There's emotional, like empathy, love, lo que sea, affection. There's instrumental, like tangible, actual goods. Like if someone is in a run, they need help.
Las
like,
Louis Vuittons.
No, that's
physical goods, right?
no, hell no. It's like my car broke down. You know what, girl? Like, or you know what, wife? Like,
La Coach. No?
No.
La Gucci.
And then there's informational, where you want to give someone advice or suggest something that's going to facilitate something. And then appraisal. So maybe self-evaluate, words of affirmation, where it's like, you know what, like you're going through this type of shit, but remember who the hell you are. So I personally think that a lot of times people think like, oh, I'm being supportive because it's like, well, yeah, like, well, they have a house under the roof, but it's like, no, it goes deeper than that. Or what do you think?
Yeah. Like, what you're trying to say is kind of like, pues, como the guy, pues I work and my wife is a housewife, but like she's going to say whatever I do.
Yeah, that's
or she's going to do whatever I say. You didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
But is that what it is?
Yeah. So like one of the best examples I can really explain to you. So let's talk about marriage, was your partner's, your significant other, right? That type of support. So
I just want to have a question. Where's this coming from though? Anyways.
Okay. So that's why I'm saying, so for me, for example, like right now, the Fit Me challenge. So I do these online challenges for my women, my ladies, my comadres. Everybody knows I'm passionate about the women's health and fitness. So we're coming to the end of the challenge. We're on week 6 already. Long story short, you don't understand the amount of emails I get from my girls, and everything is confidential. It's not like I'm reaching or I'm putting them on blast or lo que sea. I'm not going to say any names, but there's been 2 specific emails that really sat heavy in my heart, because I'm just like, fuck, like it makes you realize that you have a supportive husband. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so lucky to have you, because one of the girls, she sent me an email saying like, oh my God, I'm feeling so good, pero ahora I'm a little bit discouraged porque mi esposo me está acusando que ando con otro porque estoy perdiendo peso, pero al contrario.
A lo mejor sí, vamos, la morreda.
No, al contrario, estoy más activa, estoy haciendo más cosas con nuestros hijos. And then another
Así empiezan.
Oh my God. And then another one sent me another email saying that, you know, if whatever situation, if she has a great transformation, lo que sea, to not upload her pictures or anything, because her husband doesn't know she's doing this challenge, because if he would find out, he would be so disappointed. It would cause a lot of problems because he doesn't support her in anything she wants to do. So that's what I'm talking about. Social, like not marital support. So what the hell? You think that's okay? Honestly, and it's okay. We're here to express each other's feelings. You can be for or against. So I want to go ahead and break it down a little bit. Why are men like that towards women? They're wives, their partners.
You can't categorize all men. You know what I mean? There's obviously not all of them are, bad apples. But I don't know. I just it sounds pretty fucked up, to not have that freedom of, to do whatever's best for you. But I don't know. It could either be one or two options. Like either, but sí, a lo mejor the guy is really concerned que porque la morra ahí anda de, pues tú sabes,
Okay.
Se pone acá bien, y pipiris nice, y pues acá vale madre acá con el vato del gym y la chingada, y pues hay problemas. So that can be one problem where the female does give a reason, like.
So she legit gives her husband, that significant other, a reason to really doubt her.
But exactamente.
Okay.
Or two, like maybe homeboy's, insecure. He's like, fuck, dude, my girl, she's getting good. Y pues va a valer madre. Aquí ando valiendo riata.
Insecurity?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like either one of those
and
two.
I feel like there's one more, and this is just me being who I am. Wow. Or he's out there being a jerk himself, and he's just like, oh my God.
No. Los vatos están perros todos.
No, hell no. Like,
eso ya no existe.
The reason for, I also believe a man to be so up with this girl is because he's probably out doing bad shit and he thinks like, oh my God, like my girl's gonna be doing the same shit. Like that's also a problem. Maybe he's out there being an asshole himself and that's why.
Well, I mean,
that can be an option. You can't say it's not.
But I feel like there are men out there that really are
machistas.
Yeah. Like como pues yo soy la voz de autoridad aquí. Aquí van a hacer lo que yo diga.
But is that really okay though?
No, obviously it's not, Obviously it's not because, like I said, like a marriage should be a partnership, Like you guys should learn from each other and grow as individuals, And for you to even be in a relationship like that where you can't express yourself or you can't do something for your health, because in this case, like this girl's working on her health, right?
Right.
And not necessarily, messing around, right? And that's fucked up. Like that's pretty fucked up.
And the best example I can say this, and especially to all the men that are like, no, yo no quiero que mi vieja haga ejercicio, no quiero que agarre un gym membership, no quiero que se vea bien. Okay, you have a daughter.
Yeah.
We have a daughter, okay? Maybe a lot of these men have daughters, right? So the best example I always think of this is Valentina. She gets married one day.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let me finish. Let me go to make it juicy for you. And she comes to us at whatever age she is, because no matter what, she's going to be our daughter, right? And she tells you, Apá, pues mi esposo me maltrata, me está diciendo que no. Wait, right? That starts telling you, right? Hold up. That starts telling you, no, pues he doesn't support me.
Randy Rousey's going to come out and play.
So then that's what I'm saying. How would you feel if our daughter came to us saying that her husband was exactly like these men?
Yeah, no, well, fuck no. I mean, yeah, it's not right, because I wouldn't want my daughter to go through that shit, So, yeah, homeboy would have a problem.
Yeah, and now here's the thing, and I think what a lot of men don't realize is...
Okay, let me ask you this, though.
Okay.
Why do you think that kind of females are still in that, relationship?
Oh, yeah.
That sickening relationship. Like, why are they still there?
Let me tell you something. I personally believe, and I could be wrong because there's a lot of different factors, correct? One, it could be because of the kids. They don't want their kids to be raised in a broken marriage, right? Like when we're talking about a Mexican traditional view. Two, maybe their parents are the types of parents that are like, pues sabes que te casaste con él, so aguanta la pinche vara. That exists too.
I've heard that too, where it's like, no, pues ya. Yeah, no.
Como ahí chingaste, like, con ese te casaste, ahora aguántate.
No. And that's not right. It shouldn't be like that. Like you should support your son or daughter, or
your kids.
Yeah, all the time. And to have that kind of relationship where it's like, no, pues ya te chingaste, ya te tocó. It's like, oh fuck,
yeah. Or this one too, I feel that maybe themselves, they feel como no pueden ver para sí misma. So they feel like, you know what? And it's okay. I'm not saying it's not a problem if someone wants to be the housewife. That's fine, because one of my best friends is a housewife and she's just like, she fucking puts it down. Like she is such an amazing mom. She probably works more than me because I understand how hard it is to be a housewife. However, you should not just rely on your husband 100%, porque si algo le pasa a tu esposo, he dies, or he leaves you for someone else, or something fucking happens. At least you're like, you know what, I have this to resort back to, or you know what, or también uno hacerse de huevos, like, you know what, I'm in this situation, but I have a choice, like, me voy a amarrar los pinches huevos and I'm gonna go ahead y luchar para mis hijos. So I think that's the reason a lot of women stay, because they feel like they have no way out, or ¿qué va a decir la gente?
Yeah, and that's the thing, like in the Hispanic culture, but those are ¿cómo se dice?
Like taboo, like you don't want to do that.
Yeah, como like, oh no, that doesn't go with us, with our culture, and or I don't believe in divorces and stuff like that. And I mean, reality, but nowadays everybody's fucking divorced and shit. Like it's the new norm, even though it really sucks though, because nowadays, like, it's not even the Mexican tradition. Ya se acabó. It's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go ask for your hand in marriage, and that's over.
Yeah, and that's really sad. porque son como tradiciones y costumbres that are beautiful that were passed down from generation to generation. And you're absolutely right with that. Como muchas cosas se están perdiendo. And it's just like things that you really wish, like, man, like, what are the chances que a Valentina van a venir y pedirle la mano? Unless you marry someone that have with parents that think like, man, that was beautiful.
Yeah. And I mean, and a lot of parents are kind of shocked too, because we only speak to Valentina in Spanish, so for her to be like, oh shoot, she already speaks Spanish, like, yeah, she speaks Spanish, like, oh shit, like, I speak Spanish, but I don't want to teach my kids Spanish because they're embarrassed or something.
Yeah, even that, it's like, man, what the hell? Es un orgullo for your kids to speak Spanish, right? But yeah, like I was saying, okay, so the fact of
God damn, who's that?
We are having fans on fans coming out of the grass. No, but the simple fact of like that, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, no, back to what we were talking originally about, women being with those kind of men in those kind of relationship. I just feel like it's toxic, like you shouldn't be in a relationship like that to begin with. And yeah, unfortunately, like some, it can even go both ways, male or female. Sometimes they feel like, well, this is how good it's going to get. Like, it's not going to get any better. So yeah. I'll just, stick around here and make it work, or fucking live miserable the rest of my life, or whatever it is.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not okay to be in a situation where social support doesn't exist amongst your partner, because se supone with your partner, that's the person that you are going to spend the rest of your life with. That's the person that wants to push you to be a better you. And I think a lot of times like I was saying, like what men don't understand, and like I said, compadres, I'm not trying to bash you guys, but this is the truth. If us women we feel some sort of insecurity, it's going to affect the marriage. Maybe it's because, and let's just speak facts, like when a woman's insecure, maybe she doesn't want to tener relaciones with her husband. Maybe she doesn't want to dress up. Maybe she doesn't want to go to a club. There's so many things that women health, the way we feel in our skin affects us in so many aspects. And you don't understand. It makes me so happy the times that I get emails from women that are like, oh my gosh, Myra, my husband's so supportive. And it's even like our marriage has gotten better because now I love to dress up, and he even compliments me. Like, yeah. When they tell me, when my husband compliments me, that's the compliment that matters the most, because they feel so freaking awesome. And that's the thing. Once you start to feel great about yourself, you even want to do more things with your children. Yeah. It's just so important in regards to the social support from your significant other. Like, how would you feel, neta, if I was just like a freaking Debbie Downer all the time?
Yeah, no. And well, for me personally, like, remember we did that, what's it called? The love language?
Oh, yes.
I don't know if anybody's done it, but we did it, and, just answer a few questions. And for me, my kind of affection is more kind of like, well, a little bit physical, but more than like words, also words of affirmation, where it's like, oh, but not necessarily like, oh, good job, like he did.
Yeah, like a pat in the back.
Yeah, like, no, I'm a fucking dog. But it's like, oh, que bueno, viejo, like you did a good job, like let's keep doing what we're doing, or hustling, whatever the fuck it is you're doing. Or and some people are not like that. Some people, entre más le compres, como, oh, pues mira, mi amor, te compré una Louis Vuitton. It's like, oh shit, like, oh, my boo loves me. And some people are not into that. They're just like, they rather get a thank you, like, dang, babe, like you did that, like that's fucking awesome,
Mm-hmm.
Or other people are just like, yeah, just with a thank you, or with a hug, or a kiss, or whatever, or affection. Those are different types of languages, love languages that people receive. But in my case, I mean, I even tell you too, like even if I'm doing the lawn, be like, hey dude, come on, like just, you don't have to do anything, just fucking watch me mow the lawn or something, or work in the backyard. But I like having you, nearby, and just be like, oh, pues,
it looks great.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I just feel como that no matter what that type of relationship where you're getting put down all the time, where you don't have a voice for yourself, it's bad. It's toxic.
It is.
And you should reconsider your options.
So now, do you think women too lack a lot of them supporting their husbands? Do you think, because obviously, I'm here for my girls, but do you think that también, like, there's times where women don't support their husbands?
Yeah, of course. Like I'm saying, the same as a female, pues también el male también como, yeah, he could be like, well, shit, my girl doesn't, praise me like how she's supposed to, or she doesn't give me that affection. Because I've heard sometimes where it's like, oh, like we don't even cuddle, or it's like, oh, like no, like, oh, get away from me. But that's what they're used to, and I mean, if they're happy, but
yeah, but is that okay?
I mean, for me, it's not, but I don't know for that particular person.
And here's the thing, like I said, we gotta be right in the middle. There's also times cuando la mujer es abusiva también, and that's not right either, because if social support or support from your significant other is not just one way. Women, we cannot expect for just us to get the support 100%, and then what about our husbands? Yes or no? Yeah. You know what I mean? There's a lot of times que las mujeres pues se toman a ventaja de men that are hardworking, or men that are doing so much for them, and it's like, okay, but what are you doing for him?
Right. Yeah. I agree. También es 50-50. También las parentonas se tienen que mochar acá con no sé, con
wow.
con un abracito acá, lo que sea, or just like a thank you, a thank you can go a long ways, honestly.
Que no ser tan orgullosa.
Yeah. You can just be like, dang, babe, like, you fucking did that. That's awesome, dude. But it's like, hay que echarle chingazos, and no sé, hay que ahorrar.
Hacer y deshacer.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It takes two. It takes two to tango. So I just feel like if you have the right partnership, I think you can accomplish a lot.
Yes. And here's some advice for all of my ladies y comadres. Look, el orgullo no es bueno. Okay. It's okay to have pride. Like, man, carry yourself to a certain standard. But at the same time, amongst your marriage, that's not good either. Vice versa. Because look, if you are the type of woman that you do not like to compliment your husband, or vice versa, like I said, but we're talking about women, that's not right, because sometimes a man loves to hear, like, you know what, baby, you look great today, or your hair looks amazing, or the lawn looks great, or I just want to thank you so much for being a great husband and for doing this, and etc. Because I'm a high believer in this. See, if you're not being that wife, that's overall just that wife, un día va a venir otra y le va a decir, oh my gosh, Randy, qué viejote, me encanta tu pelo y eres bien trabajador, ¿a poco? No, sí o no, because the thing is, whatever, and that's the thing, whatever you are lacking in a marriage, someone could easily come y lavarte el pinche coco, and that's it. Like, como dicen, moverle el pinche tapete, and then that's it. And it's like, but why didn't you tell me? Well, it's because you never were like this with me. And that's where it's like lack of communication too, in regards to the social support, communication is key.
Yeah, that is for sure, 100% key, communication. And I feel like all these marriages that, kind of, well, obviously they divorce. I just feel like there's always a solution to the problem, right?
Yes.
I feel like, communicating the problem, why they got there in the first place. They communicate that and analyze that, it can take them back and just, reanalyze their lives and see how they got to that specific point.
Yeah.
And then that's where you kind of make your decision, if, plus, no, it's not a good idea, or yes, it's a good idea and we'll split. But yeah, no, I just feel like nowadays it's like, fuck it. I'm going to...
Cada quien por su lado.
Vámonos a otro pinche party. Vamos a tirar party por allá.
Yeah, and my mom always tells me this. Myra, vas a batallar con cualquier pinche viejo que escojas.
¿Y a poco batallas conmigo, chiquita?
Claro, mi amor. You have pet
¿Por qué
peeves.
batallas? Yo estoy perro para
sí,
todo.
pero te estoy educando a mi manera. But you just have to choose who you want to, who you want to spend the rest of your life with, and who you want to battle with. And is it worth spending your time with that person? Like, you're always going to struggle with someone, but you got to choose who is worth that struggle, and then also in regards to struggles, how many times do people struggle with friends that are not fucking supportive either? And that has such
no new friends, no,
and that has a big impact on your success as well, because look, it all depends who you surround yourself with and the type of people that are there supporting you, because your friends can legit say like, I support you, but the second you even like,
but yeah, that's a stupid idea.
Right. Or how many times you hear like, you're on a fucking diet. Like now you can't go drink with us. Or now, oh no, like Ashley can't go out with us because like she's
a podcast. The fuck? You can do a podcast? See
like
that? That's stupid.
Yeah. And then they go behind your back talking shit, you know? I don't know. I just believe that in regards to social support with your friends, you have to be all in 100% or you're not all in 100%. And you can't be someone's friend because they come with something or they come with something to your convenience, because I see that a lot of times. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say something and I don't care whatever you say if you get mad. Okay. So at one point in your life, you had a different career, right? You played with a certain band, right? And there was a lot of people that were so far up your fucking ass. Everybody wanted to fuck with you. Everybody and their mom literally wanted to fuck with you because what you came with. The second you were going to be in a town in LA and Texas and I don't fucking know where. Hey, Randy, ¿qué rollo? Aquí van a andar, pues.
No, señor.
Sí, pues.
No.
Me puedes dejar entrar gratis, primo? Like all of a sudden, you had a shitload of fucking friends because it's what you came with. And it's just unfortunate. Well, it's a great thing. You're such a nice guy. And that's why I feel like a lot of people took advantage of the fact that you're such a nice guy.
Took advantage of me?
Well,
dang, that sucks.
I know.
My friends.
No, for real. Okay, so I know who your best friends are. And tell me if all these people that used to fuck with you still fuck with you.
No, but no.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying.
I can count my friends with one hand.
Yeah. For real. And that's what I'm saying. That's where it comes down to that type of social support. And the thing is, my husband is a really nice guy. I'm going to say that too. He's a really nice guy. And if I was in his position, I would have been like, fuck that. When was the last time? Here's the thing when it comes down to your friends, okay? You don't have to be friends with someone. You don't have to talk to that person every damn day because tampoco aquí no ser empalagosos. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if you're legit friends, don't at least text you once a month and be like, hey, Randy, how are you doing? Like, are you still alive? Or how's Valentina? Or dude, like how you've been? At least a text message once a month. And it's like, you're not a real fucking friend.
Yeah. No, I agree. But, I mean, that's the way it is. I just feel like I don't even dwell on that situation. Cause it's like, dude, like I'm good. You know, like I have what I need. I have you, I have my daughter. I have, my family that surrounds me, that, you know, just fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm doing me, and I guess I'm at a better place in my life, I guess. I don't know. But shit, nothing's forever, and life goes on. And,
El mundo da muchas vueltas.
Sí, eso sí. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, my advice is like, do whatever the fuck makes you happy. It doesn't matter if you're up here and you think that like that's the fucking greatest you'll ever be. Like, no, challenge yourself. Like, I mean, unless that's exactly where you want to be.
Unless you're Beyonce and Drake and Jay-Z and
right? Yeah.
¿Cómo se llama ese del Amazon? ¿Cómo se llama? The owner?
El Besos.
Dang, that's Chaka.
El Besos, que perro el pinche Besos, ¿verdad? Pinche Besos. Cool,
no, but for real though, like having friends that are supportive is freaking key.
Yeah, no. You need to surround yourself with that kind of
have your badass entourage.
That same mindset. Last time I was having a conversation with my barber, right? And yeah, man, his story is incredible. Like when he was telling me, I honestly got like goosebumps because long story short, like he said 3 years prior to where he's at now, like he was fucking rock bottom, you know. And it's just like, yeah, in order for you to realize where you want to go, I guess you do need to hit rock bottom, you know, but the whatever comes after that is just amazing because you already been, you know, to the lowest. So now it's just like you need to build yourself up, and the stories that are going to take you there are going to be incredible. And yeah, I mean, I don't want to get too much into detail, but yeah, it's just like me and him were kind of vibing, kind of having that same same thought process, and we're going back and forth sharing ideas, and I'm like, dang, dude, like that's fucking awesome, because he could have said that to anybody else, and another guy was like, the fuck, dude, like I just want my haircut, let me get the fuck out of here,
Mm-hmm.
But for me, it's just like, dang, dude, like that's fucking awesome, man. Like you are honestly the motivator. You are the influencer, right, in this case. And we're just sharing ideas back and forth, but we're just like kind of like blowing smoke at each other's ass, but in a good way, kind of like dang, you got to share the same ideas. That's
yeah, you really do. And the thing is, you're always gonna have people that you can relate to, or maybe like your friends that you grew up with. That's fine. Like you're always gonna, who your friends are and who your friends literally aren't. But me personally, and I'm gonna say this once again in regards to fitness and obviously my career. The times that I get these emails again or these DMs of my girls saying like, oh my God, it's so hard because my friends are just doubting me and esto y lo otro. I'm just like, dude, like reevaluate your circle, because are those really your friends? If someone is legit doubting you and saying like, you're going to go on a diet or you want to become healthier, pa qué? Like, girl, like you're fine. Like you're not like, like you've already done all these crazy shit. Like people that bring you down, are those legit your friends? I don't think that they are. I just honestly am in my heart, and trust me, in the process of finding myself, because I feel like life is a damn journey. You're not going to know who the hell you are, but in your journey of life, you are going to have to cut out friends that you thought were your friends, because they are not your friends. Just because it's someone that like you fuck with, like, oh yeah, I love to go to a bar and drink with her. Okay, but what else? What else is to this friend? They're just your drinking friend. Okay, but what else? In a friendship, you're supposed to enrich each other's lives.
Yeah.
You're supposed to make each other's lives better. It's like those type of friends. And I have a small group of friends that I love to just sit there and have a conversation with. You just like tell each other's dreams and there's no judgment. It's not like, you can sit there and tell them like, dude, this is what I'm going to do 10 years from now. My life, our lives are going to be like this.
It's not like, ¿te acuerdas de la Becky? No, hombre, ya no está, ¿y te acuerdas de aquella? I know, she's so crazy.
Yeah, yes. Like, when you just sit there and gossip about other women, it's like, okay, those are the type of friends you want. You know what I mean? So it's like, you just have to keep in mind, no matter what, when you're in the process of becoming a better you, there's going to be a lot of dead ends. You are going to have to cut real quick, and it's going to hurt, because look, growth hurts. Growth is uncomfortable. Growth sucks, but it's for the better, because if you just stay stagnant in the position you are right now, that's all you will ever be. And the thing is, who wants to go through life not knowing their best, the most they could be, like their highest pinnacles? I mean, who doesn't want that? No,
I agree. And you should never stop growing. Or even when people say like, oh, I'm done with my career, or college or whatever, I just feel like you should never stop learning. And that's something we agreed on as parents now. Especially we've been going to parenting classes, not because we're bad parents, but
not because CPS told us to.
Yeah, no, because we want to, right? But yeah, it just, that's something we agreed on, and we want to learn, right, how to become a better parent. And I mean, you should never stop growing, learning. Just, I think the best investment is yourself.
Right.
Yourself. And well, shit, I think this outlet here, because for me, I'm growing as a human being as well. I'm not really comfortable even speaking to a camera, so. No,
and I told her, Andy, like, and this is what I'm saying, when it comes down to that support and seeing more in your significant other, I think like today's your day. Okay, yes, you did your hair. Is your eyes feeling better? Is your eye better?
Oh yeah, I know. Last week, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was just right before we started recording, something went in. I was like, "Fuck!" and I started rubbing it. And long story short,
you went to the optometrist.
I went to the doctors, and they
said you had dry eye, right?
They said I had a dry eye.
But you should have listened. And should have. Okay, but did you put on Vicks?
Hueso.
Dude, why is it that Vicks?
Perro pinche Vicks, bro.
No, neta, it cures everything. Literally, I can't even say my tia's name because I probably have cousins that are watching this. But I have my tia. She's in California, okay? every time she gets sick o que se siente que se va a enfermar, agarra una pinche cucharada de Vicks y se lo traga. And she says that she wakes up feeling legit. But
si tienes gripa,
el Vicks.
Si tienes pinche riuma en las patas,
el Vicks.
Si tienes mal de orina,
el Vicks. Si te duelen las pinches rodillas,
el pinche vaporuzazo.
Y si estás empachado,
también el pinche vaporuzazo. No, but I remember my grandma, dude, she religiously believed in that shit. Like, cualquier cosa que la garganta o tos o lo que sea, úntate Vicks. Y ahí estamos todos.
Yeah. So today is literally your day, and your hair looks great.
Thank you.
Your eye looks amazing.
Thank you.
And
my voice is on point. Thank you.
It is. And I'm really excited that you're actually doing this, because you cannot say this is not the truth, because you cannot not. Two negatives. Anyways, I've always told you, I'm like, babe, we have to do something together. And I'm so happy because I just feel like you're like a hidden gem and you're so fucking funny. Pero como que you just gotta see. And there's where the communication, that social support. I always say, Randy, you're a fucking onion. You're like an ogre, you know, like in Shrek, like he says, like, I'm an onion. You got to tear me apart. Well, literally, I've learned throughout the years of being married with you.
I got to carry my poker face. I can't.
Relax. No, it's the type of thing raised in los hombres no deben de hablar de sus sentimientos.
Dicen que los hombres no deben llorar.
Como dice mi tío, qué feo cantas, pero qué sentimiento le echas. No, but for real, I'm really excited. And yeah, like throughout our marriage, we've learned to communicate. And I think on your end, it's been a little bit more rough, because I've come to realize that, and this was one of my biggest problems with myself, you think that the person you're going to marry was raised exactly the way you were, or that comes from the same, we have a lot of things in common. It comes with the same morals and beliefs. And you know what I'm about to say just literally like clicked in my brain what we should really talk about next week. And it's talk about like los costumbres that Mexicans are raised. And especially, this is what I was going to say. I feel like you were raised not to really communicate your feelings, but this is something as a marriage we've really communicated, even expressing yourself, saying like, I love you too. It's a way of communicating, but we really, really have worked on that together. And it just comes down with that support. Like, I've never given up of you, how you are, and we've worked on each other. But that would, yes or no, that would be such a great topic to talk about for the next one, about
for sure. We had a lot of people saying también que like how to manage your money. Pues cuál pinche dinero no tenemos.
No, I
know. What else did they say?
It was about like, how do you deal with, a big one was like dealing with in-law problems.
In-laws? Ay, ama.
Hey, I think everyone goes through some shit with in-laws. And then also like raising your kids. How do you raise your kids differently than the way they raised you? And I think also that just comes down to like the type of family you want to have, the type of relationship you want to have with your kids, because growing up, maybe, you know what, you can look back and it comes back again, like the way you were raised. Like maybe you saying like, back then it was really weird for me to even like hug my dad, or it was really weird. Like, we never did that. Like, we never went out on Sundays, or we never sat down as a family and had dinner, or lo que sea. But it's ways, I think it'd be awesome to really talk about, like, what are things growing up? And it'd be an awesome way for people to be like, damn, like, that happened to me too. Like, ways that you were raised. And it's like, I want to change that.
No, yeah, I agree. A lot of good topics.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Hold on. I just remembered of something.
What?
So you all know that last week I said Randy's fucking awkward.
What?
I said Randy's awkward.
Oh.
So talk about when we were in Valentina's room playing with her, and then the door.
Oh man, that literally happened like the next day, right?
Oh my god.
First episode. Yeah. So, anyways, we were in Valentina's room, and we're playing with Valentina, you know, and so the doorbell rung, as you guys can hear earlier.
Yeah, and it made me lose my damn train of thought, and it pissed me off.
Yeah, so the doorbell rung, because there's a door chime when you open the door, like you can hear the chime. The door was open. Anyways, I heard the door chime. She heard the doorbell. So in my mind, it's like, oh, someone entered the house, and then she said, someone's at the door, right?
Yes. Well, Valentina was like, puerta.
Yeah. And then she's like, someone's at the door. And I was like, what the fuck? Someone came in. I was like, hello.
He walked out of her room saying,
I was like, hello, anybody here? And then I was like, what the fuck, dude? Someone's at the door. Someone's ringing the door. It's like, oh shit. And yeah, it was an Amazon guy. And I was like, oh, I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I'm fucking confused right now. And he's like, what the fuck? Like, here's your package.
because he's probably like, what the hell is this madman doing yelling hello? Someone here by
like, hello? Someone's at the house? It's like, dude, someone is at the door. I'm like, oh shit, okay.
Yeah, it was so freaking hilarious. There's so many times that
funny.
I know, but they're pretty funny. And then I'm like, why don't we have a camera like strapped onto you? So we could catch all those embarrassing moments.
Oh yeah, so I just feel like I'm being bullied, dude.
Ah,
So
cálmate.
making fun of.
Randy
I'm
Rousey.
gonna report your ass. Bully. First like de las pinches uñas. Y luego que I'm awkward.
A lot of, but you want to know something awesome? You're not alone. Because in one of the comments, one of the comadres said, you know what? Yeah, she was well, listen, she was like, you know what? My husband también, he ripped his nails off.
Shit.
So tell your husband he's not alone. It was so funny. And let me say something, because all I'm saying is like, I'm not here for the clout. I'm not here because I want to get a lot of followers on my Instagram, bullshit like that. But it's funny, like there was a couple of people that were really disturbed that I did like a snot rocket, and they were like, ew,
Unfollow.
gross, unfollow. I'm like, okay, like, and like, am I so fuck?
Hey,
like,
speaking of followers, what was it? Oh yeah, because I was gonna say, my pedo. I always tell her, I was like, dude, te llamando, mi pedo ahí, si quieres ser más nalguilla ahí para que salga más followers.
I know, he's so, sí, pobrecito mi viejo, like, that's what I'm gonna say. Like, he's so supportive. And I mean, if I want to put on my Tatiana picture here and there on Instagram,
Hey.
you know what I'm saying? I don't care. I have the right to. And let me tell everyone something. He is like, he can, every time I'm gonna upload a picture, I want to take a sexy picture. What do you say?
But yeah, I'd be like, ah, pedo, te my.
And I'm just like, and yeah, like, of course. And for all of you that don't know, the times I upload my Tatiana pictures, guess who's taking those pictures? Randy is. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why, like, you're my day one, and everyone should have a fucking day one. Like, you know what? If your wife wants to be a certain type of way, or as long as you know what the hell, like, you two andan así, then fuck it. Like,
but you know what? Like, I have no problem with that. But for me, it's just like, obviously the more followers you gain, but you're doing this community a favor. The more followers you gain, it's just like the more the positive message you're transferring to them, you know. So like they're gaining knowledge, you know, by following you, because it's not about like, oh, just fucking titties and ass and titties, you know. So and all these, you know, I don't want to say anything, but
just say it.
But just, you know, other pages, that's all they do is just like show ass and titties, and they got fucking like 300,000 followers. But it's like, what are they doing to you to enrich your knowledge? You know,
like that's what I'm saying. Like, what? Yeah, like that's it. Like, that's all that there is to you. And here's the thing, and that's why I know we're getting a little bit sidetracked, and I know, but here's the thing. That's why I'm so adamant and passionate, and I will clear it up with anyone that says like, oh, like, are you an influencer? Are you Instagram famous? Like, fuck no. Like, I am not that. You know what I am? I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm a fucking grad student. I'm in debt because of grad school. I work. I mean, I work out. There's so much more to me than just being an influencer, because here's the thing.
Ass and titties.
Yeah, more than ass and tits, because people use that too lightly, and that's the damn truth. Like, you call yourself an influencer, but what are you doing to influence someone's fucking life? You know what it is? You're putting these thoughts and this fantasy in women's brains that is what an ideal, perfect body looks like. But it's like, fuck no. You know what? My body has stretch marks. My ass has stretch marks. My thighs do. And I don't give a fuck, because this is who I am and this is life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, if you're trying to get a body like that, just go to Tijuana. You get it.
Yeah, nip tuck for $500 tax income is like right around the season. But yeah, no, like, my mission has never been about that. And it's like, if you're going, and I hate using that word, but if you're going to follow me, I just really hope at the end of the day you're learning something that you can apply with your family, those closest to you, because it's more than I think at the end of the day, it's like I said, it's more than just about you. And yeah, like, you're right. Like, yeah, like my audience will grow, but I hope it's growing for the right fucking reasons, not just because you want to see ass and tits. And maybe you will here and there. And that's the thing. You know what? Let me tell you something. You know what bothers me? When other women tell other women, that's not how a mom acts. Ew, a mom shouldn't do that. It's like, can we pull up fucking Webster Dictionary and see what a mom definition is? Because all of a sudden, according to you, right, your beliefs, a mom can't dress up and be pretty. A mom can't feel sexy. What the fuck is it to you? Is it? I mean, for real. Like if someone told you, Randy, why are you doing a podcast? A dad shouldn't do that. What the hell would you say?
But like, fuck you.
Yeah, like it's none of your fucking business. Stay in your own lane, and that's it. You know.
Do what I want.
Exactly. And
Fiddler. Fucking dog likes a wrist.
Wow. Anyways, we really hope that this
the moral of the
okay,
story.
the moral is, yes, the moral of this Parejeando episode 2 is social support is more than just supporting someone. It's more than just paying the bills. It's more than just like putting a meal on the table. That's awesome. It comes with it, but keep in mind, social support is so crucial. It's so important in a marriage and your friendships and your family. Make sure that you have that all the damn time. And if not, you gotta
nip tuck.
Exactly. Nip tuck and cut those dead ends. And remember,
bullshit.
Yes. And just remember the importance of social support and how much it's needed on every fucking day, on a daily basis. We really hope that all of you ladies, comadres
I'm gonna call them parentona.
Okay, parentones.
Parentones y parentonas y viejonas y viejones.
Really enjoyed this Parejeando episode 2, social support. Once again, please comment below what you want us to talk about on the next one. We kind of have an idea based on the first episode. And if someone wants to keep it pues así confidential, send me a DM on Instagram, Myra Teresa. Let me know. I will not expose you. I'm all about being fucking low key FBI, like down in the DM type of shit. And let me know, because we really, like I said, we're doing this, but for you also, so you can get some insight. You can be enlightened by our fucking podcast.
You guys can be informed, not chismear, but informed.
Yeah, a little bit of chismear too. Come on.
Yeah, but we'll promise we'll get to everybody's comment.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Gracias so much. We hope you enjoyed this one. Y pues hasta la otra con Parejeando con Myra.
Our outro.
Y con el Randy.
Y los dejamos con una pieza del rancho.
Y arriba Michoacán Valley.
Y esto fue en sintonía de AXA, otra producción más. Laters!